Afternoon, everybody. Welcome to my channel. Hope everyone is doing okay on this bit of a gloomy Sunday on a Mother's Day. Hope everyone is doing well. Now, sorry I came on a few seconds late there. I was just trying to find a clip from the filming I did. This is obviously details of my first film I worked on, and as you can tell by the background, it's Pirates of the Caribbean. Yeah, worked on Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides at the Old Royal Naval College. So, if you didn't know, this is the Old Royal Naval College in London, and it has a music school in there somewhere or next to it. And this is the on location where we filmed Pirates of the Caribbean. This is the I can't get my words out. This is the bird's eye view of the place where I worked, and as you can tell in the middle, there's a purple logo on there, which actually I can't make out. But where this red thing is on the left, where it says the Old Royal Naval College, on the other side of the building, that is where I stood each day for the filming. And I had to come down the steps, turn left, and go all the way down up towards that red bit. Yeah, if you can work that out. So, yes. So I started off with, as usual, a text to say, am I free for filming? I can't remember whether it actually said what was being filmed. And so I said I was available. So I'm just putting this up just to say, if you have any questions, please don't hesitate to ask about anything to do with extras work. So, yeah, so I got the text to say, you got it. And I had to go for a fitting. And I went to Pinewood Studios for a fitting there and learnt a few bits, because when I was finished with the costume, someone said for me to de-rig, and I didn't know what that meant. And basically what it means is just to take the costume off and hang it up. So basically, sorry about all the notifications coming through. So basically, once I got all the details, I went down to Pinewood, had my costume fitting, and then that was it. I had my name on there and a code to say what costume I had. So it was, I can't remember how long after that. I then could be picked up from Waterloo Station for filming. I had to be at Waterloo for 5 o'clock in the morning to be picked up to be on set for 6. So I decided quite madly to get the last train up, and I was going to probably stay overnight at Waterloo. And what I didn't realise at that time was they closed it. So I spent the night outside on a bench, sitting there waiting for the minibus, which wouldn't get there till 5 in the morning. I did eventually find a hostel to stay at. So after day one, I found a hostel, stayed there, and obviously it was, so I had 12-hour shifts or a bit more on Pirates of the Caribbean. So the job ran for about just over a week. And so one thing I will show you first of all, and you probably will recognize this picture, because this has been the picture on my profile on YouTube for quite a few years. And this is me on set for Pirates. I got a bit more hair there because I had longer hair, as I've said before. And this was basically what I do wear. Excuse me. They asked me to grow my beard out and that, which I can't really grow a beard at the moment. It won't grow properly, but as you can see there, and I had my hoop in and the hat, which was really cool. A couple of people looking from behind. Now, I have said in the past you shouldn't really take a phone with you, but I did have it on me, only for little clips like this. The only thing I would say is don't take any pictures of the set, basically. Luckily enough, somebody who is in our area for costumes managed to get a picture of me in full costume, so there I am. So there's me in my full costume, and then I think this one is the whole, yeah, this is the wardrobe area. So in the morning you queue up, and then each person goes in and gets their costume. So that was it. So it basically went on for just over 7 days. Pay wasn't bad. We got paid, I think it was just under £200 a day, depending on obviously how long we were there for. The one thing we had fun with was our dinner, because obviously when you first get there in the morning, you have your breakfast. They were running out each day, and they were getting more in each day more. I'm just going to quickly show you a picture. This is from a YouTube clip, but in a minute I'm actually going to show you the actual video. Now this is me in the circle, and I'm going to show you the video in just a minute to show you me running, because that's what we were doing. Well, that's what I was doing, because I wanted to make sure I got something to eat. So I'm just going to share screen to show you the video. Now I think it was this one. Where are we? Bear with me just a moment. So is it that one? No, it's not that one. So let's get rid of that for now. No, not that one either. It must be that one. So let's blow that up so you can see the whole thing. Come back in here and share. So here we are. Now, if I go back to where we are. Now, this is everyone leaving to go and get dinner. Now, there is a picture of a lookalike who managed to get on set as well. So before I say anything else, I'm going to roll the clip. And as I say, that's me right there. And you'll be able to see me running across the grass. If you can catch me. So where are we? Oh, what have I done? Right, here we go. So there I am. This is a lookalike who managed to get on set, who wasn't actually supposed to be on set. Now, as you can see, the people on the steps here, this is where I started my bit, and the wall in front and the blue screen, that wall has been put in, and the blue screen is for showing something else. So basically, there's the rest of the video. There we go. Everyone in their kit. Yeah. Everyone else was running for their stuff, but yeah, just me. So there's me just there on the right. So yeah. So yeah, so that's me. That's me on Pirates of the Caribbean. Was there something else I was going to say? There wasn't really much basically for me to do. I just had to come down the steps, go over, and then run down the road. So I don't know if you've seen Pirates of the Caribbean on Stranger Tides. It's just after the court scene where he's running from the other people. And he jumps on carriages and all sorts and goes down the road before he goes underneath an archway, which is actually Pinewood Studios. So while that's actually happening, we were spending probably about 7 days filming, and it was for a 30-second clip of the film. So yeah, I mean, it was interesting. I loved seeing how it was all done. The other thing that happened was when Johnny came around the corner on the carriage, the car stopped right in front of where I was going to walk because the clutch in the car went. So they actually had to call another vehicle in to change the carriage, because one of the carriages was on the back of a truck car, basically, so that they could do the filming. Yeah, so that happened as well. So that was pretty cool. So in case you're wondering, I didn't really get to see much of Johnny there. When he'd finished his filming, he jumped into a double golf buggy and then drove off. And that was the only person we saw there. There was one day, actually, where if I bring up the map again, the bird's eye view, you've got between the two buildings next to the road, you've got like a cross of paths. Well, across the middle one, there was a barrier put across there so people could actually watch stuff being done. And And one day there was a young lady there who had a big banner with Johnny written on it. And unfortunately, he wasn't actually there that day. We only had the stunt double to do various stuff, which was obviously dressed up as Johnny or Captain Jack. And as we went past, I actually said to her, Johnny's not here today. So, but hey ho. But all round, great experience. If you're new to this and you haven't seen my videos before, this is a carry-on of extras work I've done. It's fairly easy to get into if you want to get into extras work. You have to look out for certain agencies. I was part of an agency called Mad Dog Castings, which then changed to Mad Dog 2020. That no longer exists, but there are a few other agencies out there. A couple offhand: Casting Collective, Universal Extras, and Ray Knight. They're some of the big ones, so look out for those. You just go onto their website, find out when they're registering for extras. You can just register online and they'll call you up if you're successful. But yeah, it's a really good thing to do. I enjoyed it. I enjoy all the backstage stuff to see how things are done, see how things are put together. And the funny thing is, as soon as we finished on Pirates, a new film came in and they bought props and stuff to bring in, and that was for Les Miserables, which had I was going to say Russell Crowe, but it wasn't Russell Crowe. I can't remember who they were now. But yeah, the Royal Naval College is used quite a lot for films and stuff like that. So if you're ever in London and you see posters up for filming, sometimes it could be at the old Royal Naval College. To be honest, it could be practically anywhere. If you ever see a sign up with highlighter colours like yellow, orange, whatever colours, they'll sometimes have a code on there, and then it could be LOC, which is location, or it could be base, anything like that, and that could basically show you that they're filming. Could be for an advert, could be for a film, could be for a TV show, just about anything. But yeah, again, really enjoyed it. It was a great experience. Only the early mornings, which were, but yeah. And again, the one thing I will say is you need to be patient as well, because one of the days we were supposed to be filming, we ended up in a kind of tent gazebo. All the extras, I think there must have been about 300 of us. We all had to go under this tent because it was peeing it down with rain. So unfortunately, we didn't do a lot that day. But you know, these things happen, and we were sitting around for pretty much most of the day doing nothing. But that's how it goes. But there we go. So if you like what you saw in this channel today about extras, please like, subscribe, and click the bell notification. That will let you know each time I'm coming on live. And also, I have I'm on Instagram as well. I haven't really put a lot on there at the moment, but if you follow on Instagram under the same name, Pete's Toys and Things, things will be coming on there. And as soon as I get up to 1,000 followers on there, I can start doing this live on there as well. It won't have the backgrounds though, unfortunately, because I want to try and do that on the phone and have my computer here, because that's the best way of me doing it. But anyway, thank you so much for coming in. I've noticed I've had 2 people watching. Thank you so much for watching. And next week, I believe I have a toy haul. I don't think anything else is happening at the moment. If there is, then I'll let you know. Other than that, I will be getting some toys ready to show you, because I've been getting quite a few off Whatnot. So until next week, guys, take care of yourselves. Oh, actually, there is something I need to let you know about. A couple of things, actually. I've just popped in my head. If you are on Monkey Emporium's Facebook page, they are holding an auction tonight from, I think it's from 7 o'clock, where everything starts at just £1. So Monkey's Emporium, a guy called Johnny. He used to have a shop in London. Now I think he runs it from home. do an auction for probably about 5 things. There is Monkey, there is Mr. Dan Plastic, and Joe from... I've forgotten the name of the shop, so I do apologise. The Vintage Toy Shop, something like that. I can't remember now off the top of my head. And the usual thing, which I should be doing, and I haven't got them ready, so I do apologise. I will show you details of the toy fairs that are coming up. I do believe it was Doncaster today. So let me just find those for you. So let's get, where is it? Kempton Toy Fair. There we go. Let me just take that banner down. We don't need that up there now. Kempton Toy Fair. Next one is Sunday, the 12th of April, which is not far off. So there we go. So there's that one. Next one will be the BP Barry Potter Fair. The dates for that. So here we go. So March. So yes, Doncaster Racecourse was today. And Sunday the 22nd is at Stafford Showground. So there we go. There's those ones. And then the last one that I usually show, where are we? There we go. So there we go. Andy's Totten Toy Fair. So there we go. So there's all the details of the toy fairs coming up and that have been. Good thing is, I think it's, where are we? Next week, I believe, my car boots are back. Well, one of them, I believe. If the weather's okay, I will hopefully be heading down there and grabbing some stuff to add to what I already have here. So once again, that's about it from me. Thank you all for joining. Take care of yourselves, and I will hopefully see you next week. Take care.